In line with Matthew chapter 9 verse 35, the health department set out to reach all the cities and villages, teaching and preaching the gospel of the kingdom and healing every sickness and every disease among the people.
Let's have proper systems. Let's take ourselves seriously so that the world can take us seriously. Yes. If somebody says, I have an interest in cooking, do a proper 6-month plant-based culinary course where they will know how to prepare anything to make it taste nice.
Now we're going to talk more about the benefits of cutting refined sugar from your diet. We're joined by Pastor Thabiso Salome of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, who also happens to be a health and lifestyle counselor. So, you know, when Kabulina said all things in one: spirit, body, soul, alles. Pastor, welcome to Weekend Wake Up. Thank you so much for joining us. So, Pastor by day, a health fanatic by night, to tell us a little bit about why it's so important to balance everything.
Well, your success as a person is determined by what you eat, because certain foods that we eat contribute towards our brain power, towards our energy during the day. So it's important to always make sure that you eat properly.
Through the initial leadership of Pastor Salome, the department made great contributions in visiting churches and the national broadcasting houses and national dialogues, conducting numerous presentations, workshops, and seminars on health education.
We as an Adventist church have a special message that is not known out there, that is key in terms of what we preach about diet and our role in terms of HIV, where we are targeting or trying to spread our message about morality. Morality is one of the reasons why there's a spread of HIV, and this message is not being preached. The unit of the family needs to be brought back together, where we're preaching faithfulness and also the standing up of men against such challenges of whether gender-based violence or even drugs that is perpetrated by the fact that the man's figure is missing within society. We got involved to let the world know what is our message. When all are facing all these challenges, what do we say as Adventists? And we are saying diet is key, the family is key, agriculture is key, and going back to the Eden, where it all started, to bring back that message as a key and hope to the world.
Many health expos were held, and the results were phenomenal. Dr. Anna Coker continued through briefly to lift the banner high in encouraging healthy lifestyles through regular exercise and physical activities, coupled with a balanced diet.
With where you are laboring and what you are qualified, I want to use that for my kingdom. Are we together? So Christ is in a business of placing us in places with our skills and our talents to be able to be successful for His glory. Not to change us, but make us better where we are.
Among the major evangelism tools used by the church is the health message. The Health Ministries Department, like all other departments, has been on the forefront, conducting health expos and site evangelism across Gauteng, thereby proving that health is indeed the right-hand partner of the gospel.
I'm Dr. Alexis Liaguno, the Executive Director of the Adventist International AIDS Ministry. And this ministry is specifically designed to address this big pandemic which is happening here in the sub-Sahara section of the world. The reason why we are here is we want to, number one, make people aware about this disease so that our members are not going to be catching this disease. And of course, very important to follow God's principle when it comes to sexual attitudes. But at the same time, we have to show compassion and mercy and grace to those who have been affected. There are so many there who are actually destitute, who are homeless, who are orphans, who need our care. And at the same time that we want to preserve the church, we want to reach out to those people who are suffering and in need. And this is the reason for this ministry.
Jesus invites us in Matthew 11 verse 28. He says we must come unto Him, all of us that labor and are heavy burden, and He will give us rest.
People are open to the gospel, and it is our responsibility to go out and to reach people. There's a reason why health is the right arm of the gospel. People are very, very open to health. And the sad stories that some of us heard today makes us realize that we are living in a broken world, and we need to be Jesus' eyes, hands, ears, whatever. We need to just reach out to communities.
We wish you above all that you may prosper and be in good health. God bless you. In the past triennial, the Education Department sought to promote the Adventist philosophy of education, to empower education secretaries, and to accelerate the writing and publication of local content by African writers.
My name is Edith Paswana. I'm the newly elected chairperson of the Writers Club. First of all, let me say we have recognized that there is scarcity of literature created for African readers or African citizens, or which is even produced and generated by African writers.
I'm here at the Writers Club, which emerged from the Bloemfontein resolutions. I'm happy today that the resolutions are now taking shape.
This program is designed to address total member involvement. Our participants here are enlisting themselves to say, we are going to be involved in the mission of the church through writing. And we all know that literature is one of the foundations that have formed this particular church, and is the ministry that is going to complete the work of salvation.
The department also sought to support the establishment of Adventist schools at various districts, especially at church level. To achieve these results, the department convened the Conference-wide Education Summit in collaboration with the Southern Africa Union, as well as the Southern Africa Indian Ocean Division. The results of this convention was the establishment of a writers' club. Seminars on research and proposal writing were conducted, and career promotion and pathing was conducted in the light of the Fourth Industrial Revolution.
My role being here was to empower the education director at the church level with the Adventist philosophy of education. That is the message that embraces the whole Ministry of Education, which is actually trying to bring into perspective the mental faculties, that is the library of the mind, the theater of the heart, as well as the laboratory of the hand. And that being integrated resonate with preparing one for this world and the one to come. And that is found in the three institutions, being the home, the church, as well as the school.
The department acknowledges that promoting Adventist education and building a school are long-term and expensive projects. Preparations are, however, at an advanced stage to emerge with architectural drawings, a bankable business plan, to be approved by the Edge Board, the ADCOM, and the EXCOM. A number of recommendations have been made by the department around promoting Adventist education, the Magaliesberg School Project, the summer and winter school programs on science and mathematics, as well as the capacity development workshops for masters and PhD students. May God bless the Department of Education that it may prosper to educate and inspire our young and old members. God bless you. Recruiting and training and mentorship are key in setting up literature evangelism work a light and in bringing our printed pages in the hands of many. We are glad that we have increased the number of literature evangelists throughout the conference. We are still too far from one church, one literature evangelist goal.
The main thing that we're looking at is that the public ministry to optimally contribute to the church growth must be taken as an educational program which is founded by Matthew 28 verse 18 to 20, where Jesus says, "Go ye therefore and teach." So it's a teaching method that is dominated by literature affiliated approaches, so that we can be able to help people to get the truth that they need for this time in terms of nurturing people in the church and also for evangelism, so that people can come out of the world and be able to join the church and be able to help themselves to be ready for the second coming of Jesus.
We want to thank our members and our churches who are using this useful tool of evangelism. We salute the contributions made by Pastor Matodzi Portia for the excellent work done in advancing the work of VOP between 2017 and 2018. May God bless the work of his ministry.